Hello and welcome to episode 126 of The Pilgrimage on FM23. I'm Jamie, and coming up on today's episode you'll notice that we're back rather sooner than I'd originally promised, and there is a reason for that. Is this the end at Stoke City? Stay tuned to find out. Okay, let's get into the explanation as to why we're back then. And as you can see, we have managed to pick up 2 wins from the 5 matches since I was last with you. And that leaves the Premier League table looking like this. So we are in 14th place with 10 wins, 5 draws, 15 defeats and 35 points from 30 matches. So this is the reason why we are back, and as you can see, I've had an interview and I've been offered a new job. So Lazio want me as their manager. They're offering me £24,500 a week. So let's take a look at my current contract, and then we can make a decision as to whether it is worth taking the job or not. I'm on £39,000 a week, but my contract is up at the end of the season. So I will be moving on at the end of the season anyway. So let's see if we can negotiate Lazio up a little bit. So we'll start negotiations, and they're offering me a 2-year deal, which is a big improvement. Let me see if they'll go up to, if they'll match my 39 that I'm on at the moment. No, they've gone to 27. Let's see if they'll go to 30. Suggest. They're sticking at 27. So I think I'm going to accept the offer. I think given that we're out of contract at the end of the season at Stoke, even though it's a pay cut, the chance of qualifying for European football and the impact that could have on my career, I think we accept the deal. So I'll be back in a moment to confirm that we've taken over at Lazio. Okay, here is the official confirmation then. SS Lazio hire Sheehan in a move which is sure to spark plenty of heated debate. Jamie Sheehan has left Stoke to join Lazio. Sheehan arrives with a record of 353 wins, 165 draws and 217 defeats in his career. He's also won 4 league titles. His first game in charge will be against Leeds United in the Europa League on the 11th of March 2037. Sheehan will face pressure to bring immediate success to Olympico, having stepped up from his previous standing to take sole charge, whatever that means, and will need to hit the ground running if he's to win over those who believe his appointment is a questionable decision. Mark Van Bommel was considered to be the favourite for the job, but it's unclear whether the club favoured Sheehan all along. Stoke will now be looking for a new manager. Sheehan, 57, has accumulated 14 years of experience with the likes of Leicester City and Stoke City. This will be Sheehan's first role back in Italy since leaving Palermo in June 2032. Sheehan has earned himself a reputation for signing players under the age of 23 and appears to be a great fit for the club's current vision at Olympico. Sheehan prefers to use a 4-3-3 DM wide formation, I certainly do. Sheehan was the subject of considerable criticism at Stoke in 2035 following a humiliating EFL Cup exit at the hands of Boston United, I remember it well, and will now be hoping for a better experience upon taking up a new position. Following Lazio's 2-0 Serie A victory over Torino. Sheehan side are currently 8th in Serie A with 38 points from 27 matches. Lazio have lost 4 of their last 5 games in the league. Lazio are on course to equal their lowest Serie A finish since 2033 when they ended the season 8th. Lazio have lost 4 of their last 5 matches. Okay, so clearly we're taking on a large challenge, and I'll be back in a moment to show you the squad that we've inherited. Okay, well here is the squad that we've got to work with initially, and quite frankly I can see why they are only 8th in Serie A. So let's dig a little bit and go through it. The goalkeepers, Vincenzo Rossi is the better of the two, just, and the second choice keeper is only here on loan. So we are going to need a new goalkeeper in the summer. We only have one right back, and that's Lattanzio, and whilst his potential's very good, his current ability is only 2-star, and he's the only right back at the club. We've got 3 centre backs. We've got Bolossian, Bonello and Bresci. Bresci is the worst of the 3, but again, potential isn't bad. We clearly need another centre back at least, if not 2. Moving on to left backs, we've got 3 pretty good left backs in Cedric Besse, Jeremo Bertrams and Nicola Laurenti. My hope is that I can retrain one of those to be the one of the additional centre backs we need. Moving on to defensive midfield, we're really well stocked there. David Murillo, João Sancho, Alexandre L'Enfant and Michele Tundo all are first team ready, although Michele Tundo probably isn't going to get any game time. On the right hand side of midfield, Daniel Mattei is 1.5 stars, so ideally he won't play. The other right-sided player is Youssef Kasimi, who is clearly the best right winger at the club. We move on to central midfield, and we've got in there Evan Duhalde, who's currently suspended, and we've also got Tommaso Baldanzi and Marian Sontchev. Both those two are absolutely fantastic, but Baldanzi is now 33, so clearly time's running out for him. Moving on to the left-hand side, and we've got 2 options out there. Ariel Ludueña and Giuseppe Martino. And Ludueña is clearly the better of the 2, so will be our starting left winger. Up front, clearly Vedran Stamenkovic is the best striker at the club. Gianotta is okay as a backup, and I'll be looking to move Sam Leggett on as soon as possible. So that concludes the squad roundup, and I'll be back in a moment to show you the league table and just confirm what the plan is going forward. Okay, well here is the Serie A table on the day that we've taken charge, and as you can see, with 27 games gone, we've won 11, drawn 5 and lost 11. We're in 8th place in the table on 38 points, 11 points adrift of the top 6 and the European qualification positions. So I'll be back in a moment to round off the episode and tell you what's coming up on the next one. Okay, well, the board are asking that we reach the latter stages of the Europa League, and as you can see, I've been brought in just ahead of the second leg of the round of 16, and we lost 2-0 away in the first leg against English side Leeds United, so I'm already up against it in terms of keeping them in the Europa League. But that is the game I'm going to show you on the next episode. I'm going to focus on the cups for the rest of the season. So on the next episode, I'll show you that second leg against Leeds United, and I'll show you the first leg of the semi-final of the Coppa Italia away to Juventus. So if you've enjoyed that, please leave a nice thumbs up on there for me. Subscribe to the channel for Monday to Friday Football Manager videos. Thank you very much indeed for watching, and goodbye.